unique when it comes to certain areas. Not all women are alike, especially in the bedroom area. Cause I've had conversations with many, and I'm like, y'all some lunatics. Ain't got no self control. Like, whoa, Nelly. Good Lord. No wonder you can't keep no man. You about to wear him out. Like, chill out. Make it, don't act like you're that desperate. Sheesh. But, women are different. So, you got to make sure you vibe with the right one, get the right one on the right level with you so that y'all can complement each other. Okay? Let me see. We might just need it says men, we might just need a day to rest or relax. Whether it is sex, shopping, going out on the town, visiting family, even going to church sometimes. We just do not want to do anything. We want to stay home and relax. If you respect that and give her some me time, I promise you, she will always show her gratitude in more ways than one. Now, that's something. That tea is good. That's something that, like I said, this part of a relationship is very, very touchy. I've seen and I hear many, I'm in a whole, excuse me, whole lot of relationship groups on Facebook and on the different social media sites. And man, this is a big, big issue. Like, really. There's a lot of women and men on different pages and different um, mind frames when it comes to this. But the only one that can help you through this, bro, is the woman that you with. You going to her best friend or some woman on your job, or as this one preacher I used to hear preach say, sister too tight clothes. All that's gonna do is mess you up. If you trying to be faithful to your woman and be loyal to your relationship, then you need to keep other women out your ear. Point blank. Because I'm telling you, unless she is your sister or an auntie, someone related to you, or someone like me who got their own situation going and seriously just genuinely want to see other people get through stuff, if she got ulterior motives, she gonna tell you everything to agree with what you saying, everything to make your wife or your boo or your girl look like she the wrong one in order to get you to be looking at her like, dang, I need a woman like you. That's her. I'm telling you. I know I'm a woman, but they don't want me to tell the secrets, but I'm gonna tell it because I got a son and I got brothers. So any woman who got a son, have boys, or who got brothers or men in their family that they love should want this information to be said. You should not be out there playing around with men feelings and you got sons who ain't start dating yet. Guess what's gonna happen? That's right. That's coming back. So you need to be careful. You gonna be any woman who's dating right now and you listening to this and you playing games with men, and you playing with their feelings and their emotions, think about it like this. If you had a son, would you want your son to date you? Ooh. On that note, we gonna find some music. Cause that's something deep. And that's what people don't do. They forget. Like, you got kids, you got grandkids coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, men who play women. You got daughters. Do you want your daughter ending up with somebody like you? Like, you gotta be careful. When it comes back, it don't come back sometimes the way we put it out. But you gonna feel that hurt, the same hurt you giving other people. You're gonna definitely feel it, one way or another, because it's attraction, and it's coming back. So you have to be very, very careful how you treat other people. Men are they are human too, ladies, and you must treat them with respect. Women are human too, men. You must not play and toy with their emotions. Do not take advantage of a vulnerable woman, because shoot, nowadays you gonna end up with a psycho on your hands. You better leave that woman alone. I'm telling you, playing these games and going outside of your relationship, playing around, you'll regret the day you met her. You might want to do right. And speaking of this, I said I was going to do a video. I want to put a little, since I'm talking to the men, any single man listening, or any man who have dealt with, because I know this is a game that's played, but it just hit me the other day that this might be why a lot of men end up thinking that kids that are born, they're thinking that they're the father and they're not. So I thought I would give this information because I've never heard anybody talk about it, but I know for reality that it's true. It exists, right? Pregnancy test. Now my son, I just finished having a conversation with his father not too long ago. Because I was like, wait, my calculation must be off. Because I can't, no, I just can't believe it. My baby boy is about to be 13, right? So, I was cleaning up the other day. And I'm looking through some stuff. And I'm one of them mothers. Because my mom was like that. So, I just saw her do it. So, I do it. Keep everything. I got every picture, every hospital note, every tag, every birth, everything, right? I probably still got the thing they give you that comes out the umbilical, the navel, right? I'm just saying, I'm just that type of mama. But I found a pack of, I think it's 3 of them, because I remember I took 3 tests when I knew, because see, I knew my body. At that point in time, I was very in tune with my body, and I knew how my body worked, my system, my cycle, everything, right? And so at one point I was on the pill, and I had got off because I knew that, like, if you've been on the pill for 2 years, I think it's like takes a year to get out your system, or however many years you're on the pill, it takes a while for it to get out. Now, you always have those oops, moments and stuff, but for the gist of it, if your body is a certain type of way, it'll take a minute. Now, I'm not no doctor, but I just know how my body worked and the information I was given, and it made sense. So during that time, I had decided, okay, we've been married a minute. It's time to have a baby. So I got off the pill. Now, I knew something was going on with my body. I didn't tell his dad at the time because I didn't want to jump the gun if it wasn't. But I knew, I was like, I think I'm pregnant. I just felt it. I don't know, ladies, it's like the side of my, oh, like on the side, I could feel something going down. Like, it's crazy. I can't explain it. But I knew, I said, I'm pregnant, right? So I waited about a week, and I think I was supposed to start my cycle, and I didn't. But I acted as if I did, kind of thing, because I didn't want to jump no guns. So I went to work. On my way to work, I stopped and got the test. So I took a test at work. And I think I told one of my girls at work so that somebody else would know what was going on. And I was telling her how I was feeling because she had 3 girls or 2 girls. So she, was already a mama, and she knew what was going on with women bodies and stuff. And so I told her how I was feeling, and she was like, yeah, it might be. So I went in the restroom. She covered my desk, and I went in the restroom and I took the test, and bam, it was positive. I was like, oh my God. Right? Now I'm 32 years old, y'all. This is my first time. Like, I ain't never dealt with this before because I wasn't sexually active before my son's father. So this is the first time. I don't know nothing about this kind of stuff. No test taken and none of that, because I wasn't sexually active. So I'm like, oh my God. So I go out and I look at her. She was like, what? And I show her. She's like, she said, did you have another one? She was like, okay. She said, wait about hour. I think she told me after lunch. She said, eat and then wait and then take the next one. She was like, oh my God, Lock, oh my gosh. So I wait and I go in afterwards, after lunch, and I take the next one. Bam. Same thing, right? So I'm like excited. I'm like, oh my God. So she's like, you gonna tell him? I was like, yeah. So I took pictures of it and I sent it to my son's father through a text. Call me, right? Because he was a person that was in a lot of meetings all the time. Well, I don't know if he was in a meeting or not, but I got a call right back. He was like, what is this? So then I went, and that night he took me to urgent care, and I showed the doctors, the nurses, I showed them the 2 positives, and they said, okay. They gave me another one. Bam. It was positive. So I still have those 3 positive tests. Okay. 13 years later, they are still positive. So, men, I said all that to say this. If a woman come to you showing you a positive test, don't trip. How do you know it's not an old test? Ooh, on that note, let that marinate. Let that marinate. And I'm going to find another song to put on. You ain't never thought about that, huh? Positive tests don't turn negative or reset. This was 13 years ago. I took these tests for my son, and they still positive. If you follow me on social media, I'm going to take a picture of them and I'm going to post them, because I'm going to do a post to let men know, boys everywhere know. Do not take a word unless you are in a relationship and you trust her and you ready for it, you love her, and you just don't care, whatever. But if you got some hesitation, some questions, you not sure, because then y'all know the games that be played. Yeah, women, I'm exposing it because it don't make no sense. You need to grow up and stop being immature.